ready, Nathan?
Hey y'all, Dying Breed Barbecue coming back again. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. If it's your first time here, hey, thanks for checking us out. Got something in the mail the other day. I got the new Pit Boss controller, Wi-Fi. I'm gonna be going into putting it in this grill. I've had this grill for a long time now, 3, maybe 4 years. And Pit Boss just came out with a new controller. So we're gonna get into putting that sucker in there. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Should just be plug and play, but we're gonna jump into that. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, punch your like button. Let's install the Wi-Fi controller. Alright, so here we go. Let's get into it. First thing you wanna do, make sure your grill's unplugged. Now your grill's gonna have a bottom grate on here. There's 8 screws in it. I've already taken mine off just to kind of speed up the process, but you're gonna have to take that out. So you'll take out those 8 screws, remove that bottom grate, and that gives you access to your control board here. So there's little clips on this control board that holds it in there. So what you're gonna have to do is reach up in here with your hand and just kind of punch those clips down to help get that controller to come out of there, like so. There it is. I don't know if you can see them here, but those are those 3 clips that I was talking about. You just need to get your hand up in there, kind of press down on them a little bit just to get that controller to pop out. Now then, we've got that controller out here where we can see it. Got all our little wires here. Like I said, it should just be plug and play. You should just have to unplug one wire, plug it into the other one, but we're going to get into that and see how it goes. Alright, so let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this cord right here. Now this goes to your probe inside your grill. That's what manages your temperature. We're just going to unplug that, leave it be. Now whenever I unplug these other ones, I'm just going to plug it back in as I unplug them. That way I don't forget which one goes where. Just makes it a little simpler. So you got the purple and white wire here on the new controller. We got the purple and white wire here on the old controller. So I'm just going to unplug that one. And like I said, I'm just going to plug it in as I unplug one. I'm just going to plug another one in. So then we've got the red and white. Just going to unplug that one. Right back in with the red and white. And we've got yellow and white. Unplug that one. And now I'm just going to keep on going. Plug it back into the one I just unplugged. Got one more wire here. That's got our old controller out. Plug that in here. Last step I'm going to do is I'm going to plug the temperature probe back in. Like so. That's it, folks. That should have it ready to rock and roll. So I am going to try it out before I put it all back together. I want to make sure that it works. So we'll get into that here in just a minute, but looks like it was pretty simple. 5 minutes, maybe. Let's see if it works. Alright, so I just kind of set the controller in there. I didn't push it all the way back in. I just kind of set it in there so that I wouldn't have to take a chance of touching any of the wires and stuff. I just kind of propped it up in there. But now then I'm just going to see if it'll kick on. See what we got here. Running. Take a check in here. My auger's turning. That all's working. Everything seems to be working good. I don't have any pellets in my grill right now. I just wanted to see if it would kick on, see if my auger would turn, make sure everything was working right. So I'm gonna kick it back off now that I can see everything's working. And then I'll put it all together and we'll see if we can't pop the fire in this sucker. So here we go. Alright, so I got the controller all in there. I snapped it back in, put some pellets in my hopper. Now we're going to kick it on and see if we can't pop a fire. See what happens. Got it running. We're just going to let it run here for a minute. See if we can't pop smoke. Starting to see a little bit of smoke. That's a good sign. That means we're getting closer to fire. I've got my sear plate open so I can see that there's a fire starting to pop up in there. Getting close. After it pops fire, you have to push that knob, and then that allows you to control the temperature. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it up to 300 degrees. Definitely got a rocket fire in there now. So I'm going to close the lid on it. See if we can't get it up to temp. Alright, it's rising up fast. One thing I noticed about this new controller is that the igniter stays on until your grill temp gets up to 130 degrees. So I don't know if that's going to be a feature that if your grill starts cooling off, that the igniter is going to kick back on and ignite them again, so maybe help out with flame outs. But we're rolling and it's cruising on up to 300 degrees. We're going to get there. Like I said, I'm going to play with that controller a little bit, figure out how it works. But hey, we just installed a Wi-Fi controller in this Pit Boss grill. Now hey, if you haven't checked me out already, check me out on Instagram at Dying Breed Barbecue, or I've got a Facebook page, Dying Breed Barbecue.